Hello guys. Sorry, I had a problem with the platform. A second. Okay, guys. So hello guys. I hope you're fine today. Basically, yesterday we checked all about not all about, but like a little bit, like a general review about the second and third conditional. Okay. So basically, today we're just going to check the vocabulary. And yes, and pretty much that's it, I think. Let me just find the pictures because I was with the other group and I couldn't open the um the links here. Give me a second. Let me um, just find it. I clicked on the wrong part. Okay. So this one here. And this one. Okay, so nice. Let me share my screen with you. Basically, yesterday we talked about this thing about the conditionals. Okay, I mean they are very common even when you don't think that. I mean when you don't think so, they are very common to use them like in real life. I mean also like in our daily life. I mean it is. I mean it is very like easy to use them, and they express that you have a very good level of English. Because I mean we can also say. I mean, as you already know, we can say like the same idea using like different words, okay, like different using structures, and at the end of the day it is like the same idea there. But when we, I mean, and we can say the conditionals like in other ways, but using the conditional is it shows that you have very good level of English, that you um have a good comprehension and also a very well production of English, and that you can like understand it. I mean, like you can understand these kind of structures. For example, in some certifications like TOEFL, Cambridge, etc. Okay, so it is very important for you to know about it and like have, I mean, like a very, at least a very general idea about what or when do we use, for example, like first conditional, second conditional, third conditional, okay? So you can use it like correctly. And I mean, as you can see, like in the TOEFL exercises and the TOEFL practices that we have had, it is very common like to say like cross out the incorrect word and replace it, or choose the correct option. Try to get what is the structure here, okay? What is the subject? What is the noun? What is the verb, etc., etc. Okay, like about the subject verb agreement, it is also important there, okay? So I mean that's important for you to know like the structures, and like for example, if we are using like the first conditional, it is present future, okay? If it is zero, present present, etc. Okay, so for this we're going to have a review here. Let me show you. First, we're going to talk about the conditionals in general, okay? We have 4 of them. I mean, as I told you yesterday, but there's another 2 that are like the mixed ones, okay? But first, we're just going to check about this. Basically, we're going to have the zero conditional that it is about, I cannot make it bigger. Okay, this is basically about present, okay? And we're going to use it to talk about facts, which are generally true or scientific facts. I mean, things that are true in general, okay? And the condition always has the same result, okay? Or like at least 90% of the time it has the same result, okay? So it is like obvious. If you do this, you get this, okay? If you do this, you have this, etc. It is like a general truth, okay? So we're going to use present, and for example, if you stand in the rain, you get wet. I mean, it is like the let's say like the rule, basically, okay? I mean, unless you're using like an umbrella, you're wearing an umbrella, unless you're wearing like a raincoat or anything like this, I mean, you're gonna get wet because it is water. If you heat ice, it melts. I mean, unless it is like a special kind of ice, I don't know, it melts because it is water. I mean, it is like in its nature, okay? It is like in the water cycle. So it is true. I mean, if I pass level A1, I go into A2 level. I mean, it is true. It is true. It is true, sorry. I mean, it is obvious, okay? If I or if you sorry, if you I forgot my examples. If you I mean, I completely, my mind is in completely blank. If you, I don't know, study hard, you pass the test, okay? Like it is 90% generally true, okay? Or for example, if you drink alcohol, you get drunk. I mean, generally it is true. So this is about zero conditional. Let's go into first conditional. It says here, let me use the red spot. So, where do we have it? No, it's not what I want. Wait, spotlight here. Okay, the spotlight. Here, for example, about the first conditional. It is commonly used, let's say, when you have a possible situation in the future, okay? When it is not true at all, I mean, it is not an obvious result, but it is possible, okay? Also, you have another alternative, you have another options, of course, but this is one of them, okay? Maybe it is like the most likely to happen. Predicting a likely result in the future if the condition happens, if the condition is met, basically. For example, sorry, I was working with the other group and I get there. If it rains, we will cancel the trip. It is very likely to happen in the future, okay? Obviously, I don't know, we can have another alternatives because it is not like a rule. But it is very probable to happen. If you study, you will pass the exam. Of course, you can fail the exam. That happens sometimes. I mean, you study like really, really, really hard and you get a 5. Okay. So this is one of the alternatives. I mean, that you will pass the exam. Okay. So basically for this, we're going to use simple present again. In this part, we need to be very careful about the yes, okay? Because sometimes we tend to forget about doesn't, do, runs, writes, etc. So just try to keep in mind the rules about present simple, okay? And we have will, want, and the verb, okay? I mean, it can also be negative. For example, if you don't pass the test, you won't get a new phone. Or your parents won't buy you a new phone, won't get you a new phone, okay? So it can be affirmative, it can be negative. At the end of the day, it needs to make sense, okay? It needs to be like logic, it needs to be coherent, okay? But I mean, you can use affirmative, negative. We can also make some questions sometimes, etc. Okay? Pauline is here. Let's meet her. And let me just check the collaborator here. Hello, hello, Paulina.
Hello, Miss. Sorry to be later. It's the birthday for my my boyfriend.
Okay, okay. No, don't worry, it's fine. So happy birthday to him. And I mean, what did you do?
Today I prepare her favorite food, and I prepare enchiladas suizas.
Okay.
I draw a little of the competition, but I don't know if I have time.
Did you send it?
And not really. I have the. I'm in the middle, but I don't know.
I'm not sure because in the group they sent it, right? About like, oh yes, I mean you have 2 hours after the class to finish it because it is before 11:59.
No problem. I think in 30 minutes,
Finish.
I'm finished my draw. No problem.
Okay, yeah. Después del grupo disfraces y ahora el día de hoy. Yes, yes. There's su foto. You just need to send it to the email address. Do you know your matricula? No, right?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna send it to you para que te lo envíe. Y el grupo, well, I mean, IO91, okay? Estoy guardando los participantes. Sí, ya se tienen que mandar un mensaje de confirmación. But yeah. Yes, yes, you have time. Okay, so very good, Pauline. And what else did you do today? About the drawing, and what else did you say?
I'm celebrated with my boyfriend, and
Okay.
and I bought a cake.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For your boyfriend.
Pudding cake.
To what? Her?
Pudding cake.
Oh, okay, nice.
Very
Very good piece of chocolate, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, nice. Very, very good. Okay. And I mean, for this weekend, are you planning to do anything?
Yes. Tomorrow, I I don't know, but I think I'm going to my grandpa's house. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I miss them.
Okay, nice. But tomorrow.
Yeah, I think tomorrow.
Yeah.
No. No, tomorrow is Friday, no?
Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. That's why.
No. Sorry. I confused the day. I think today is Friday. I don't know why. But yes. Tomorrow maybe I'm going to prepare some things for Halloween,
Okay.
and the dead of the day. Um, I don't know. I think in Saturday I'm going to go to my grandpa's house, and in Sunday I'm going to, I don't know, but I think in Mexico City or in Cotitlán, to horror houses.
Oh, about the haunted houses.
Yes, haunted houses.
Oh, okay, nice. On Sunday.
Yes.
Okay, nice. I mean, sounds very, very good. With your boyfriend or with your family? What is it? Are you going with your you're going with your boyfriend?
Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay.
going to have my, how do you, my clothes, my, how can you say disfraz?
Your costume.
Yes, sorry. My costume was is about malaria. Is the wife of Puro Hueso.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You said it. Okay, nice. About the black dress, right?
Yeah, exactly. And my boyfriend is Puro Hueso.
Okay, nice. Very good. Okay, yeah, it is like a Yeah, I mean like a basic black dress, right? I think.
Yes, I only have a easy makeup and only a dress and a collar and how can I say it? Guantes.
The the gloves. I forgot.
Yes, the gloves,
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm.
and
Ah, yeah.
that's it.
Also black. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sorry.
Uh-huh. And your boyfriend, it is about like like a black.
¿Quién es tu chico amigo?
No,
Oye.
is it like a black suit about puro hueso? No.
Yes, it's only a black suit and a, and a black oye ya, a black pants and I don't know, only all black.
Okay.
And the face, like, mm, ay, ¿por qué se me olvidan las palabras? Sí, sí sé cómo se dice.
Hay que hacerle así a la...
Bueno, como una calavera.
Ah, like a school.
Yeah, it's cool.
Ah, okay. Okay. But is he going to wear like makeup or is just like the mask?
I'm going to do the makeup.
Okay, the makeup. Oh, okay. So nice. Okay. So very good, Paulina. That sounds pretty cool. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Thank you. And Misael, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Fine. What about your days? I mean, what you been up to? What you've been up to, right?
Good. I went to the gym and I went to the service car.
The service?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Service about what?
Car?
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Ah, to repair it.
And just to change the oil and things like that.
Ah, okay, okay, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Like maintenance, basically.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, nice, very good. And this, I mean, Saturday, Sunday, are you having a party or anything?
No, no, I don't celebrate Halloween,
Ah, you
but
don't. Uh-huh.
no, but I'm going to Monclova in the car.
Okay. To visit your family?
Yes, I'm going to deliver the car to my dad.
Ah, okay, okay,
Monclova.
just leave it. Okay, okay. Monclova. Monclova, where is it? Coahuila? No.
Yes, in
Okay.
Coahuila.
Okay.
Mhm.
How many hours does it take you to get there?
13.
Hours?
Yes.
Okay, nice. And you're going to drive like the 13 hours, or are you going to have like any break? I mean, like, uh-huh.
No, I guess I'm gonna break. I'm going with my dad, and he's
Oh,
gonna drive um
some kilometers.
like some kilometers, and I also some kilometers.
Ah,
But I
okay.
need to pick up my dad in the airport tomorrow.
Okay, so it's going to be heavy for you because you need to pick him up and then drive the 13 hours. Okay, that's kind of heavy. Okay, okay, but I mean, that's nice. So you're traveling tomorrow? No.
No, on Saturday
Ah, on Saturday. Okay,
on
okay, okay.
morning.
Ah, okay. So tomorrow you're just going to pick your dad.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Very. I mean, sounds a little bit complicated, but nice. Very, very good. And what about your roommates? What happened with him? How about the deal?
Oh, I don't know. He's gonna confirm me.
Uh-huh. Confirm.
that if his brother is gonna come or not. But it's okay if he come because he's gonna pay me more.
Ah, okay. The double or just a little bit more?
No, just a little bit more.
Okay, okay, nice. Okay, yes, I mean, if he's a good person, I mean, and if it means more money, it's kind of cool. Yeah, but more money just for the same room, or not?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, okay, that's cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so nice. Very, very good, Miss Aya. Okay, guys. So, thank you so much. Basically, we're just going to work a little bit with the book, okay? And we're going to check some things about Halloween. And yeah, and that's it. Next week, you're having evaluations, the last evaluations. And basically, next week, it is our last week. We're going to finish on November 8th. So we're going to have like general reviews, and we're going to have the evaluations, and we're going to have the last speaking project, okay? The speaking project, I will send it to you in the WhatsApp group, okay? I will send you the picture about it. It's going to be like very like kind of general, let's say, okay? So you can put into practice like all what you have learned during the level, and that's it, okay? So we need to finish with the unit 12 during these days, okay? So basically here, I mean, since we're talking about the conditionals, we're just going to have a very general review, okay? We have zero conditional. Basically used for facts, I mean, things that are generally true, okay? Like 99% of the time or 90% of the time, it is the same result, okay? For example, if you stand in the rain, you get wet, okay? Like, unless you're wearing an umbrella or a raincoat, I mean, it is true, okay? If you hit ice, it melts, okay? Because, I mean, it is in its nature, I mean, it is like water, okay? So we're going to use the zero conditional. First conditional, it is basically about like, let's say possible situations in the future that are most likely to happen, okay? But you also have, some alternatives. For example, if you study, you will pass the exam. Obviously, if you study like enough, if you study hard, it is like very likely to happen that you will pass the exam. You're gonna get a good grade, let's say 9, 10, 8, okay? But there's also another option, another alternative, that it is failing the test, that you're not going to pass the exam, okay? So, I mean, the option is there. Obviously, it is more probable this one, but, I mean, the other one is also there, okay? It is not the same result. Also here, if it rains, we will cancel the trip, the trip, maybe, okay? I mean, for you, maybe Paulina can tell us, if it rains, we will cancel the trip. But for me, it is like, no, we're not gonna cancel it. I mean, we're just gonna like make some modifications, okay, make some changes, but we will not cancel the trip, okay? So basically, in first conditional, it is not a general fact. It is just like possible situations in the future, okay? But I mean, they can happen, okay? Now, if we move on into second and third conditional, they are into hypothetical situations or real situations, okay, as we have seen before. Basically, second, it is on real situations, on real conditions, let's say, in the present and future, okay? That's the meaning. Obviously, in the structure, we are going to use past simple and would. But the meaning of the sentence, the condition, it is about like present or future condition, okay, or real or hypothetical, let's say. And third conditional, it is about past, okay? So that's why it's we say that we're going to talk about regrets in this part, because we're just like kind of as it says here, we are like imagining a different situation or past situation. Obviously, we can do nothing about it now, but it is just in the past. And for this, we are going to use past perfect, that it is basically had, past participle, and would have, okay? So as you can see, third conditional, it is like the past of second conditional, okay? We are using past perfect and would have, and that's it, okay? We're good with the structures?
Yes, Miss. Can you help me with one example of them, all of them?
About zero, first, and those things, or just second and third?
Zero, first, second, and third. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Zero conditional, something that is true. For example, a general truth. If it is no, wait, let me change the color first. If you are sick, you feel bad. Okay, I mean, if you are sick, you feel bad. It is like generally true. Okay, I mean, sometimes, I mean, you feel like kind of good. Okay, even when you're sick. But if you're sick, you feel bad. Or if you are sick, you need to go to the doctor, or you need to take some like medicine. Okay, generally it is like the consequence, or it is like the result for this condition. If you are sick, you need to go to the doctor. Most of the time, obviously, there are some exceptions. I mean, like maybe it is just a flu and I don't need to go. But this is like general, okay? Now, first conditional, for example, if she let me think, if she gets if she earns a lot of money, she will travel to Ireland. I don't know. Okay, or like any place. If she earns a lot of money, she will travel to Ireland. I mean, it is a possibility. Or also, I mean, she will buy a car. She will save it. I don't know. Okay. She will create a bank account. I mean, it is like likely to happen. It is possible. Okay. But it is like a plan. If she earns a lot of money, she will travel to Ireland. Okay. But let's see. It is just an idea. Let's say it's like an option. Second conditional, for example, if I were you, I would if I were you, I would buy a new house. Okay, let's say Miss I won the lottery. Okay, and I tell you, Miss El, if I were you, I would buy a new house. Okay, I mean, it is also like an advice. Did we check it? No. Yeah, right? About Unreal? No. Did we talk about advice and hypothetical Unreal? No. Yes. ¿Vimos cuando era como un consejo y cuando era algo irreal? No.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So it can be an advice in second conditional. If I were you, I will go to the doctor. If I were you, I would buy a new house. If I were a doctor, I would study like a master's degree, something like this, okay? But it is unreal, I mean, because I am not a doctor, I am not you, I didn't win the lottery, okay? And they didn't sell their house. So it is just hypothetical situations, but in the present or in the future, okay? Like in the future, if I were you, I would buy a new house, okay? And this part of our third conditional, for example, And let's use the if we had started studying English. We had started studying English as a child. We would have been or we will have gotten a better job. I don't know. If we had started studying English as a child, I mean in the past, we would have gotten a better job, or we would have been in a foreign country, we will have applied for a, I don't know, a diplomat or a scholarship in another country, okay? But I mean, we didn't start studying English as a child, as children, so we didn't have a better job, okay? So it is just about past. I mean, sometimes it is a regret, okay? Or it sounds as a regret, like I want to change like the past, but it is something that we cannot do it, okay? So it is kind of like a regret about third conditional, but it is just about the past. I mean, it has nothing to do with present or future, okay? We're good? Yes, no.
Yes, miss.
Yes, okay. Now, before going into the book, okay, let me just find the other picture. Let me find it here, that it was about mix. Have you heard about mixed conditionals? No. Oh, sorry.
What's her?
Mixed conditionals?
No.
No, okay. Something interesting. Okay, here. It is basically about playing with second and third conditional. As we have said, second conditional, it is like situations, I mean, apart from the structure, más allá de la estructura, it is about present and future or real conditions. If we're talking about third conditional, it is just about past. But we have mixed conditionals. Basically, we can combine second and third like in two ways. For example, here, let's just check the idea. If I had won the lottery last week, I would be rich when? In the past, present, or future?
In past.
Past. Are you sure? If I had won the lottery last week, I would be rich. Past, present, and future.
Present.
Exactly. If I had won the lottery last week, I would be rich now, today. Like I would have 1 million pesos now. So as you can see, even when we are using like third conditional because it is past perfect, the result, it is not in past, it is in present. And it depends completely on your idea, on what you want to express, okay? It is, I mean, apart from the grammar, it is about you. Like you want to say, or you want to express, let's say, this idea. If I had won the lottery, I would be rich. If I had met you before, we will be best friends by now. If I had studied another career in the past, I would be a doctor, or I would be, I mean, like now, I would be working in another place now, okay? So it is a past condition that has a present consequence, okay? And as you can see here, we are combining or we are mixing the part of the third conditional. I mean, about the condition, it is third, about past perfect. But for the result, the consequence, we're going to use the second conditional, like it is would, okay? We are not using, because here in the third, I delayed the order, okay. But in third conditional, as you can see here, we have would have a past consequence, and it is correct. I mean, both of them are correct. It just depends on your idea, okay? Past, present. Yes, no, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And basically the opposite. When we are talking about like a general condition, it's present, let's say, but it is like in general, okay? For example, if I were a man, now, yesterday, and tomorrow, in general, in my whole life, if I were a man, they will have given me the job. This is past or present, the consequence.
Past.
Past. If in general I were a man, they would have given me the job last week. It is because I mean, maybe, I don't know, you know, like some companies, it's kind of difficult, this thing about women equality, okay? So basically what we are saying that if talking about like a general condition or a present condition about a past consequence, okay? For example, if I were a nurse, I would have had the opportunity to go to Germany. I mean, I don't know if you have heard, there's a program about like nurses going to Germany. I mean, you need to learn obviously German first, but you can go to Germany to be a nurse, basically, okay? So I am not a nurse, so I cannot apply for this program. But if I were a nurse, like in general, and also in the present, I would have had in the past the opportunity, I mean, last year, let's say, I would have had the opportunity to go to Germany, okay? But it is also unreal. I mean, these two are unreal because I am not a nurse and I didn't have the opportunity, okay? It is just like, even when we are using would have as the third conditional, we're also using just simple past, okay? Is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Miss Iron, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, okay. We're gonna put it into practice here. Let's go into the book, okay? So we need to practice a little bit of grammar. We finished this. Yes, we finished this part. We finished. We were talking about the reading, right? But we finished it. No. We talked about the predictions, right? About the predicting part? This ones? We checked it.
What's right?
Did we the predictions? Yeah, right? No.
Yeah, I think yes.
Yeah. We're just missing this one, the adverbs. Okay. But first, sorry, the pitch. Okay, first, before going into the vocabulary, let's check here, okay? Basically, we have the third conditional, I mean, past conditions, okay? We have the mixed conditionals, what I just told you, and wish and if, okay? Like, basically, we're going to use also past perfect about wish and if only, and it is basically about regrets, okay? So let's go here into the grammar so we can put into practice a little bit of this. Yes, we completed that part. Okay, so here, in this part, we're just going to practice a little bit about it. Let me open it here. And what we need to do is to dustly. Okay. What we need to do, it says, write the sentences with a third conditional that link the two sentences. Okay. Basically what we did with the second, but now with the third. Okay. Remember, the condition is in past perfect and the result, it is about would have. Okay. For everyone. So here, I read this article. I found out about this type of car. All in the past. Okay. If I hadn't read this article, I wouldn't have found about this type of card. Okay. Also in the past. So you're gonna help me to create some conditionals. We're gonna have Misael, sorry. We're just gonna work with you. Paulina, Misael, Paulina. Okay. We're just gonna work with these two and then we can go into practice with another activity. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay. So we're gonna write them in the chat. Let me check something here. Sorry. Let's check if we have time. Let me just open here this link so we can put it into practice. Do you need the book here in the screen? On the screen?
Yes.
Yes. Let me just check about another activity. Let me know when you finish. Just check the other link. You're working. Seconds. Tomorrow we're not having classes, okay? We just need to be in the celebration. This one. Let me just open it here, please. Second. Okay, nice. What did I do? Yes, and that's it. Okay. Here we have the answers. Okay, let me check. Okay, Paulina. Give me a second so I can copy about Lisa. Missile number 1. Ah. Okay. The vacation. Okay, don't worry. Vacation every year. Okay. And just this one. It's just waiting for the last one. Okay, let's start checking about the first one. Okay, it says, Paulina, please, can you help us to read your sentences?
Yes. Lisa didn't enjoy school. She didn't go to school. If Lisa had enjoyed school, she would have gone to college.
Nice, very good, but it is unreal because that didn't happen. Okay, very good. And number 5, can you help us? James?
James didn't get Sana's phone number. He didn't ask her on a date. If James had gotten Nana's phone number, he would have asked her on a date.
Very good, nice. Okay, and about Misael, can you help us with your first sentence?
Yes. If my parents didn't have a lot of money, they didn't go on vacation every year. If my parents don't have enough money, they can't pay a vacation every year.
Okay. Just about the tenses. If my parents past perfect, it would be hadn't. Right. Hadn't had enough money. My parents didn't have a lot of money. They didn't come. Okay, if my parents hadn't, or we can say had enough, or yeah, enough money, they just about would have paid, we can say, or yeah, have paid or gone on vacation every year. My parents had enough money or had like more money, let's say, they will have gone on vacation every year. Yes, very good. Just about the tense, okay? We're going to use past perfect and would. And the last one, it is missing, right? You're about to finish? Play back.
Yes.
Yes, okay. We're just gonna check this, another part of the book, and we're gonna have some Halloween activities, okay? And we're gonna play a game. Let's see if we can have the job. Let's see. Okay. It feels like Friday today. I don't know why.
Sería my aunt worked in the theater. She met a fair number of famous actors. If my aunt had worked in the theater, she would have met a fair number of famous actors.
Okay. In the theater, she what? She would?
She would have met a fair number of famous actors.
Okay. A fair number. Okay. Blah, blah. If my aunt had worked. Okay. My aunt worked in the theater. I mean, she did. She met a fair number of famous actors. So, if my aunt had worked in the theater, Is this unreal? Because the true it is this one. I mean, she worked there. So what will be the unreal condition, like the fake one, basically? If my aunt, the unreal, it would be like the negative. Like if my aunt hadn't worked, but she did. In the theater, you can use wouldn't have met a fair number of famous actors. Okay? I mean, the true, it is here. Like she worked there. I mean, she did work. So the unreal situation, it will be like she didn't. But yeah, it is just about changing like the idea to put it on real. Okay, is it clear? Is that?
Yes, yes. I only think that it was like just put it in condition. But
No.
yeah.
Yes, we need to change the context. Yes. Okay, but don't worry, it's fine. We're gonna put it into practice now here. In this part, okay, we're gonna go back into the mix. But first, we're just gonna play a small game, okay, to put into practice the second and third. Be careful, we're not having mixed, okay? It is just about second, third, okay? So let's just be careful about we're gonna play crypto. What? Just be careful about the tenses, okay? Because we're not gonna mix them. It is second, third condition, okay? So we're gonna play 6 minutes because we need to check some other stuff. And that's it. This is about the passwords, okay? The crypto part. Let me put them here. You can join with this one. And then we're gonna go. Okay. Choose a password. We need to answer questions, of course. And we mine crypto. And we need to hack other players. Okay. Crypto answer. Let's start. Let's check it. 400. Once but you had like 1,000, I think. But okay. Nice.
I got many points, and then my classmate hacked me.
I know. I can see it. Okay, but nice. Very, very good, guys. Okay, so basically, I mean, it's kind of tricky, this thing about the conditionals. Most of these ones, because like mixed conditionals are the new ones, okay? But this is something that we're going to check like next week, like very, very deeply, let's say. Okay, we're going to put it into practice next week, and we're going to check some other examples. But meanwhile, we're just going to check today, since it is our last day, we're just going to check, wait, not this one, this is easy. Okay, adverbs and intended meaning. We have talked about adverbs before. I mean, about like slowly, quickly, suddenly, sadly, early, late. Okay, I mean, all those kind of words that help us to specify or to modify, describe somehow the action. They are adverbs, okay? Because the adjectives are into nouns, adverbs are into the actions. I mean, how you write well, slowly. How do you speak fluently, quickly, fastly, I don't know, okay? About arrive, how do you arrive? Early, late, tomorrow, today, etc. All those things, okay? And here, basically, we're just going to emphasize the use of the adverbs when expressing our ideas. I mean, basically, we were talking about these things about predicting, that we can use like the linkers, we can use the like the last sentences in the paragraphs, like our knowledge or background knowledge about the topic, etc. Okay, so basically here, when we are using these adverbs, for example, fortunately, apparently, and surprisingly, I mean, we are also trying to express or trying like to let's say, to clarify our point of view or the writer's point of view about the idea. For example, will robots take over the world? I mean, like conquer the world? Fortunately, the answer is no. Basically, with this fortunately, the writer is trying to say that he's happy about it. He or she is happy about like the robots are not taking over the world. The robots are not like conquering the world. Okay, so I'm glad they won't. Basically, fortunately, it is like we are okay. I mean, we are happy for it. Okay. For example, if we say like, guys, fortunately, I don't know, tomorrow we are not having classes. With this, fortunately, I am trying to say that I am happy. I mean, that it is, or that I am okay with the situation. Okay. Like I am not against the situation. For example, if I say, sadly, tomorrow we are not having classes, that I am not happy with the situation, that I would like to have classes tomorrow, okay? So the adverbs also help us to like understand a little bit clearer or better the idea, okay? Also here, Misael, can you help me with the number 2, apparently, please? This one. Misael, can you help me read it?
Yes, sorry. Apparently, scientists are working on a new mode. This is what I've heard. The XKX model is surprisingly intelligent. I didn't expect it to be.
Exactly. With this, apparently, it is like maybe, like I am not sure. For example, apparently, tomorrow we are celebrating Halloween. Like maybe, like we are not sure. It is an example because of course we're celebrating. But I mean, apparently, next week it is our last week about classes together. Like maybe next week it is our last week, or we're gonna continue, we don't know. Okay, so apparently it is like, this is what I have heard. I mean, this is what I know. Okay, as long as I know, apparently, what? Next week it is our last week. Okay. Also here, the XKX model is surprisingly intelligent. Okay, like we didn't expect it to be that intelligent. Okay, surprisingly, next week we're finishing the level. Like it is like, oh, that fast. Okay, like we are surprised about it. I mean, it is not bad, but we just didn't expect it to be. So also with the adverbs, we can like express some ideas. We're good? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now we're just going to check something here. This is not about you. This is about the other group. But let me find the adverbs here. In this part, we're just gonna check some other adverbs, okay? And we're gonna try to guess their meaning. Let's wait a second. Okay, nice here. In this part, we have some other adverbs. For example, actually, personally, obviously, basically, definitely, clearly, totally, fortunately, honestly, typically. Okay? And you're going to help me. You're gonna help me to join these adverbs with their meanings. For example, with the number one, I mean this one. Paulina, can you help me with the definition, please?
Hi. Use when you are saying your opinion.
Which of these adverbs can we use when we are saying our opinion?
Honestly?
Honestly, okay. It could be. Nice. Number two, Misael, can you help me?
Yes, use before you explain something simply, clearly, or obviously. Obviously.
Clearly or obviously? Okay. Next one, Paulina. In every?
In every way, or yeah, or as much as possible, completely. Clearly.
Clearly, okay. Maybe. Misael, we're gonna check it in a second. Something?
Something that usually happens, typically.
Typically, okay. Something that usually happens. The next one, Paulina, in a way that?
In a way that is easy to see her or understand. Basically?
Basically, okay. Yes. We can use it. Okay, next one, Misael, please, something that I can see.
Something that is true. Honestly, but totally.
Total. I mean, we can use honestly if you want to, or total.
Honestly.
Okay, so we're gonna change it. Okay, next one, Paulina. This is happening.
Happening because of good luck. Fortunately.
Fortunately. Next one, Misael used to say.
We used to say that you are telling the truth.
Which one?
Honestly.
Honestly, okay. Sorry, the internet. Okay. Paulina, easy?
Easy to understand or see, basically
Basically.
or clearly.
I don't know. Okay.
Clearly.
Okay. And without any doubt, what can we
Totally.
use? Totally. Okay. So actually, where are we going to the internet? Sorry. Wait. Okay, let me turn off the camera because this is not working. Okay. So actually, where can we use it? What could be the definition? Actually, I don't like it. Or actually, today is Halloween. How can we use it? Any idea?
Something that usually happens.
Okay. So we're gonna change typically. Definitely. Definitely, I don't think this is a good idea.
Without any doubt, totally, in every way, or as much as possible.
Where is it? Where is it? Here. Without any doubt. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay, definitely. Personally,
The first one.
the first one, use when you're saying your opinion. Like personally, I don't think this is good. Okay. And in every way or as much as possible, completely. Can we use typically or totally? Or another one?
Totally.
Totally, nice. And something that is true, typically? Or can we use another one?
Totally, something that is true. The other one typically.
Typically. We have changed all those ones. Okay, nice. We're gonna check it. And we have obviously, okay. Okay, we have some mistakes. So let's check the answers. I mean, there are some of them that they are very similar, okay? For example, like totally and definitely, I mean, they are synonyms. And where's the answers? Look the answers. Wait. Let me check. The answers. Yes, we have the answers. Yes. Okay. So we have totally, that it is in every way or as much as possible, completely. Okay, like totally, this is a good idea. Okay. Fortunately, happening because of good luck, or like we are happy about something. Actually, something that it is true. Okay, like actually, I don't like pizza. Okay, it is true. Typically, I mean something that usually happens, that it is like common. Personally, about or your opinion, definitely, like without any doubt. Obviously, like it is easy to understand or see, like it is like clearly to see. Okay, basically, use before you explain something simply. I mean, like when you say like basically, it is just like about conditions. Okay, basically, it is about past. Like you're simplifying or you're like summarizing. Like it is something very, very easy to understand. honestly when you are telling the truth, and clearly in a way that it is easy to hear, see, hear, or understand. Okay? So we're good with the adverbs? Yes.
Yes, miss.
Okay. So I need you to pick one. The camera, sorry. I forgot. I need you to pick two adverbs, the ones that you prefer, and we're gonna create two sentences. I mean, simple sentences, okay? Like simple examples. But I need you to pick two, the ones that you prefer, okay? And we're gonna create two sentences. Just have your idea because you're just gonna tell them to me, okay? We're not gonna write them. So tell me when you're ready to say your example, okay? I'm gonna give you 1 minute to think about it. Let me check about Halloween tomorrow.
I think yes.
Okay, Paulina, tell us your ideas.
Obviously, when I'm sleeping, I don't understand too much things.
Okay, nice. And the other one?
Actually, I'm studying for my interview.
Okay, actually, like it is true, not about
Yeah.
like correct. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, because it can be like very confusing about currently, like nowadays, like in the present, at present, I am studying, como actualmente, but it is not. But nice, very good. Miss Ellen, your examples, are you ready?
Yes. Personally, I prefer pizza.
Okay.
Fortunately, mm, I'm not working.
Nice, okay, yeah. Very good. Yeah, you're very lucky. But nice, very good. Okay. So I mean, the most of the time they are used in the beginning of the sentence, okay, to like express also an idea. Okay, they are not just as a complement, but to introduce, okay, and to express like the writer's opinion or the person's opinion in general. Okay. So we're good with this part? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes, miss.
So on Monday, we're just gonna have a Halloween activity, okay? On Monday, yes, we're gonna continue with this. I mean, we already talked about the third one. We're just going to put it into practice. Please try to check the vocabulary about the collocations, okay? I mean, it is easy, but try just to check it. And yes, I mean, we just have this part about like the listenings to finish the unit, and that's it. And we finish the book, basically, okay? So now, let me just open the link here so we can work on this. Let me check if we are going to finish next week, okay? Let me confirm the date because as long as I know, apparently we're finishing on November 8th, but I'm not sure, okay? So let me confirm it with the coordinator. Now, here, since we are into Halloween, we're just gonna have some ideas. Well, not it is, yes. We're just gonna have some very scary grammar mistakes, okay? They are small mistakes in the sentences, okay? They are not like the big mistake, but we need to check the sentence very carefully, okay? To correct the mistake. So, do I have any volunteer to start? We have from 1 to 21. Do I have any volunteer?
Me, miss.
Okay, Paulina, let's begin.
10.
10, okay. I go always to the gym on Mondays. What is the mistake in general in the sentence? I go always to the gym on Mondays.
Mm, I go.
So,
Mm, I will go.
I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always go to the gym on Mondays.
I always go.
Yes.
Yes, I always go. First, we use the, unless we are talking about verb to be, but I mean, if we have like normal verbs, it is the frequency added first, okay? I mean, if we say I am always late, in this case, because of the verb to be, goes after, but with normal verbs, before. Nice, very good. Can you pick a number?
Number 12.
12, okay. It's raining, so take your umbrella to don't get wet. What is the mistake? I mean, the idea is fine. It is just about like how you're expressing the idea.
Two.
To where?
We're moved to.
This one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And instead of to, what do we use?
And
And don't get wet. Are you sure?
no.
Let's check. It's raining, so take your umbrella so you don't get wet. I mean, we can say and it works. I mean, so take your umbrella and don't get wet, yes. But since it is like a result of your action, basically, we can use so, okay? But nice, I mean, it also works with and, okay? So nice, very good. Go with you. Can you pick a number?
No, 20.
20, okay. He lived in a small house. What is the mistake?
Live. Is he lives in a small house.
Very good. He lives in a small house. Miss, I pick another one. We're about to finish, okay? Miss,
Number 6.
6, okay. I'm studying English since last year. What's the mistake? About the complement, about the tense, about the context. What is the mistake?
In past, I start.
Okay. I started studying.
Study.
Study since last year. Are you sure? Because it is kind of connected, like past and present. It was since last year. I mean, it was last year and now.
I start studying.
I start studying English. Let's check it. Basically, when we're talking about like this link, let's say this connection between past and present, I mean a past action that continues in the present, it is more into like present perfect. For example, in your case, I have been studying English since last year. I mean, you started last year, but you continue now, like in the present, okay? It is about present perfect, but nice, nice try. Okay, can you pick a number? The last one?
Yes. 9.
Okay, here, 9. Neither of my sisters are coming to the party. It is something about the subject-verb agreement.
There is good.
Mhm.
Are I think that's not bad. I think it's correct.
Could be, but there's something that could be better. It is about the subject-verb agreement, about these plural nouns, plural subject, all these things. That we have some exceptions, about neither, either.
Hmm, I don't know. I'm a little confused.
Okay, let's check it. Since we have neither of, where is kind of more common to use is? Ninguna. Neither of my sister is coming to the party. Neither of you is traveling to Europe. Ninguno de ustedes es como si fuera uno is coming to the party. Okay. But, I mean, we can use are, but it is better and it is a little bit more common to use is. Okay, with neither of. But nice, good try. Miss number
7.
7.
Yes.
They is my friends. This is easy.
Are.
They are our friends. Yes, very good. Okay. The subject verb agreement. Okay. Nice try, guys. So continue. We're going to finish unit 12 and we're going to start with the general reviews. We're going to have evaluations and I will send you this tomorrow. I will send you the speaking project, okay, for the next week. And yes, and that's it basically. And tomorrow we're going to have the Halloween celebration, okay? Let's try to be there at least for a while. I mean, Paulina is participating with the drawing, so let's try to be there, okay? Because, I mean, we need to be there at least for a few minutes. Because if we are not, we need to have the class, okay? I mean, from 9 to 10. So, I don't know about you, but I think it's better for you to be there, okay? In the celebration, I mean, you can win something about the contest, and we're going to present our calaverita, okay? We're good?
Yes, miss. And I have a question.
Okay.
What about my idea? I think I'm gonna change a little of. I don't know.
And you're going to change some stuff.
No, I'm not sure. What
And
about you? What about your knowledge?
I checked it and it is fine. I think
Yes.
there was, yes, I mean, I think there was just about like some capital letters, but in general, it is fine.
Okay, miss.
Yes, yes. So, can I send it?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to create like the image? Like the decoration?
No.
No. Okay. So I can decorate it for you.
Okay, thank
We're
you.
gonna send it. And we're gonna send it. But yes, it's very nice. Yes, yes. Very, very good. Okay.
Okay, thank you, miss.
I'm gonna send it. And just about your drawing. Okay.
Yes. In a moment, I don't know, in 10 minutes, I think I'm going to send my
Drawing.
my drawing. Yes.
Okay, yes. I'm going to send you the number about your matricula. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So that's all for today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, let's try. I mean, not to wear like a big costume, but Misael, you have the thing about the. You have any detail about Halloween? No.
No, just that I'm gonna pick up my dad and we're going to her home.
Okay, but are you gonna be able to be there
At what time?
from 6:30 to 8:30? I mean, you can enter at 7, 8. It doesn't matter.
Okay, maybe at 7.
Okay, yeah. Try to be there for a while, okay? Because it is not it is not our time or class time, okay? But let's try to be there.
But I connect here to this session or?
Oh no, I will send you the picture. It has the Zoom link, okay? And it is another one because it is like for everyone. So I'm going to resend you the link. I mean the picture about it. And yes, yes.
Okay.
If you
Thank you.
can, nice, very good. If you can wear something about like Halloween or the day of that, I mean at least something like small, okay? It will be fine. It will be a good idea. Okay, we're good.
Okay, yes.
Okay, nice. So that's all for today, and see you tomorrow in the celebration. Okay, bye bye.
Goodbye, me. See you tomorrow.